Welcome to the Ingalls building. My name is Jake Sewer. I'm the project manager for HGC Construction. With me today is Maya Hahn, who is the architect for Luminat. Before we go inside and start our tour, I thought I'd give a quick update or rundown on the building, and Maya will add to it. As you can see from the facade, this is a high-rise building in the middle of downtown on the corner of 4th and Vine. It is the first reinforced concrete skyscraper in the world. From ground to top is about 220 feet. HGC is in the process of converting this building to a 126-room hotel with bar and restaurant on the second floor, main lobby on the first floor. We'll start our tour going in through the building, going into the basement, and then work our way up through the building. Welcome to the first floor. We're standing in the entrance to the hotel. The doors behind me, the wooden doors, will be the main entrance into the hotel, with off to my left will be where the lobby and mart and things are for right when you enter the entrance of the hotel and start to check in. If you look up, you'll notice that there are some pretty detailed plaster ceilings, rosettes, and moldings. Everything that you see in the ceiling will eventually be restored, and this will remain exposed when the hotel opens in early 2021. This first floor created some very unique challenges due to this being a reuse project for trying to maximize the footprint of the building and have as much space as possible for the hotel on the first floor. I'll let Maya explain some of the details that went into the design.
All right, just to add a little bit to the history of the building too. So prior to this reinforced concrete structure built 1903, the only other concrete building on record was 1902 with a height of 6 stories. So this being a total of 16 floors, quite an extreme change from the previous. A lot of folks did think that this building would potentially collapse upon its own weight. However, with the reinforcement, the twisted steel bar that was used, allegedly there was a reporter sitting outside, staged there all evening, trying to be the first to report the building to collapse on its own weight. However, here we are today, 2020, building's still here, still intact, and we're adding our new program back into it. So over the years, you can imagine, handful of restorations, renovations that have happened here, all of which, everything from first floor restaurants to office tenant spaces above. So where we are today, we're standing over in the main lobby. So when you enter into the building, we have down kind of a landing zone, check-in, some media breakout spaces, but then the real program of the restaurant bar happens up on the second floor. So the second floor, what we try to do, what we could best find from historic documentation is connect levels 1 and 2 through a new monumental staircase, which if you pan around to the side here, you'll see this at one point was the original entry into the building with the marble ornate ceilings, as well as this cavity that goes up to the second floor. We had to actually remove a portion of the structure above, and then we also widen the stair, but keeping this curvilinear monumental piece back into the original architecture of the building. The new staircase is going to then ellipse up and spiral back all the way up, where you can see some of the existing bars, the twisted metal, and some of that raw steel that was here in some of the original architecture and engineering of the building.